Погнали.
Not too long now. I'll escort Taggart backstage and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in.
У меня вроде были энчантменты, да? Блин, еще это, конечно, полезная параша. Эх. Давно это хотел сделать. По одному. Прикроем дверку.
Access granted.
Ага.
Seraph, Sandoval's in Detroit. Hold up in some apartment building on Grand River Road. I'm heading there now.
Alright. But Adam, you think Taggart's involved?
There's no hard evidence yet to prove it.
Too bad.
Через эту стенку можно пройти,
If you upload
если
that data
включать скилл.
recording you got in Montreal onto his computer,
You're asking me to frame him?
we could lose everything, Adam, given the mood out there. We may have to get our hands dirty to fix it. What, you got a problem with that?
No problem at all.
Good. Seraph out.
Well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolane, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing
перестаньте.
torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers.
Пацан, у тебя горизонт завален. Окей, окей, окей. Я подожду. Я думаю, он понял намек. Ай. Удачи. Серьезно? Уедь. Эх, обидно. Знаешь, пацаны хотят револьвером по лицу, да? По пуле на каждого. Я не собираюсь тебя убивать. Случайно скинул. Все правильно. Икарус. Да тебя никто не трогает, боже, что ты орешь, потерпевший.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step.
Смотрю за своим степом, да.
It's a reliable source, goddammit. I need Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki, of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway...
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots.
Может, какой ты нервный.
He's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
I'm sorry, Nick, but I'm not a cop anymore.
Jensen, please. I know you traded in your badge for a paycheck, but once a cop, always a cop. Do the right thing here. I need your help. We need your help.
Нет. Я не буду вытирать за копами их жопы. Спасибо. Как отсюда выйти? Блин. Не туда. Ну, как бы говорят, что есть, что ментов и военных бывших не бывает. Типа не отчасти правы. Черт. Но как бы нет. Я против заварушек сейчас. Чё, ты до сих пор торгуешь, чувак?
What'll it be?
Это улучшение. Я понял. Дороговато. Пожалуй, пока откажусь.
See you soon.
РПГ дома валяется. Ой, да пошло на нос. Отойди, мужчина. Они все еще тут сидят, бедняжечки, конечно.
You sure you closed the door? Yeah, of course I did. Who's that?
Да хотя... Пусть будет вместо семерки. Какая уже разница? Хотя нет. У нас на семерке будет шотган. Игра всю жизнь пыталась нам его продвинуть. Черт, а как туда попасть? Не, нет аргументации пробивания стен. Опять я его поднял. И улучшений тоже, наверное, нет.
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Time for some fun.
Посмотрим, чего стоит этот ваш дробовик. Неплохая вещь. Черт. Они пережили эти выстрелы? Клево им. Клево. Я бы тоже хотел так визжевать. Ха! Почему они меня дамажат в разы больше, чем я их? С того же самого оружия. Эти аугменты охуенные саного бича, они просто куски говна. 3 шотган-шелла впритык. Вы нормальные? Идите нахуй. Сделать тут хардсейв пусть будет.
Access granted.
Я ее видел. Но не среагировал.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. I say yes. If you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have
Который
struggled
ничего не
to
писал, да?
achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now. On a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
Да.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Думаешь, Бог тебя рассудит?
All report.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it
Если
or not,
не
I'd
рисовал
rather you didn't
Фукена
kill
не
yourself.
good in him.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
So tell your side of the story to the press. Swear at your trial that you're a better person than him. You want a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis? Every camera in the country is going to be pointed at you. Use it to make a case. Convince people.
Bill Taggart already controls public opinion. You can try to lift my spirit all you want, Mr. Jensen, but the facts don't change. Medicine was not enough for me, and neither was Humanity Front, because I still saw people suffering every day. I knew it was
Кажись, он
insane to go along with
застрелится.
the kidnapping plan. I knew it!
Кажись, да.
But I had to do something. Others may be able to live their lives indifferent to the human misery around them, but I simply cannot.
I hear what you're saying. You care too much. I know what that's like. Too well. Because I've been there. You want to fix everything right away. You want it so much you start trying too hard. Trust me, if you deal with the smaller, easier stuff first, the big things don't look so big.
I've heard that before. It has more meaning somehow, coming from someone like you. Huh. Some doctor. Some Catholic I turned out to be. Planning and participating in a kidnapping that resulted in the deaths of innocent bystanders. I am a mass murderer. My wife, I don't deserve her. Losing her is a just punishment. Except I'm not man enough to face it.
Эх.
We all have problems, Sandoval. We all have something to atone for. You, me, even Taggart. Your wife will understand that, as will the rest of your family. They'd rather see you live and atone for what you've done than watch you die in shame. Whatever lies ahead, they aren't gonna let you face it alone.
Don't drag my family into this.
Вот сука.
What part of mass murderer don't you understand? I won't watch them bear that shame. I cannot.
Обидно. Но
Pritchard,
револьверы
get
все
this.
заберу.
The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard.
Я
We
не
have to do
спорю.
something.
Я и не
I
стараюсь
know.
никогда сильно.
Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Ammo capacity upgrade. Это будет забавно. А, плюс 25 только. Я думал, побольше будет.
Access granted.
Я только один раз, скажись, за всю игру нормально вывел человека на разговор, этот Тонга. Да то там, наверное, по сюжету надо было, иначе ну, типа, по-другому никак не было бы. А все остальных я более-менее фейлил. Изи. Паркур.
Woo! Someone's been to the chop shop.
Спасибо, миледи.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Python.
Ну как обломал жизнь? Он выставил его полным мудаком на весь мир. Ну, типа и доказать обратное весьма проблематично. Как бы его понять можно, но все равно. Понять, как говорится, и простить. Плюс халявные патроны на револьвер. И стелс. Здорово, подруга дней моих суровых. Полетели отсюда к чертям собачьим.
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
Ready.
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's found that frequency.
You said it.
Полетели отсюда к чертям собачьим. Директор скат. Да. Sarif Industries. А,
Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen. From Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
Was true that we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them? What do they think stopping us from...
окей. Поехали. Здрасте.
Seraph?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the promised land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
А почему ты себе не хуяришь аугментированную ногу?
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
С возвращением вас.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, we had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
Ты чё улыбишься, бля?
You're Adam Jensen, right? The security chief here? Your men did a good job securing this building.
Я поднимался наверх, чтобы посмотреть катсценку и дальше идти на хелипад. Спасибо, игра. Very fucking thank you. Кафетерия, кстати, пустите меня пожрать. Что у вас сегодня дают? У вас есть что-то жрать? Бесполезная фирма.
Hey, Adam, is it too much to ask to be allowed to go home after a hard day's work?
Да. Ты еще не заслужил.
Boss said we're heading back to Hengsha?
Pritchard tracks Sevchenko's GPL signal. If he's alive, there's a chance the rest of them are too.
That's a pretty big leap, Jensen.
We've been making big leaps for a while now.
Whatever you say. You ready to get going?
Как всегда, ready.
Time like the present, let's get going.
Then hop in.
Время опять смотреть катсценки.
Bad news, spy boy.
Spy boy?
Hengsha Traffic Control just revoked our clearance. We're being rerouted to another part of the city.
I don't like that. I suppose you can't just ignore them.
Yeah, right. Chinese government. I've got to comply. Bravo Echo Echo 008, proceeding to designated coordinates.
Вот, бля.
What the hell? We've got a sandlock on our tail.
Jensen, all systems are down. Hang on, we're going in hard. Jump, Jensen!
Забавно.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
Ну, как бы да. Я тебя не оставлю. Ай, я забыл про self-destruct. Я забыл про то, что эта херня любит взрываться после всего, что она делает.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
Я тебя не оставлю. Кто еще стреляет? Откуда?
Jensen, the bird's fixed and I'm taking off.
Я получил ачивку Good Soul. Ха.
Thanks, bye boy.
Дженсен. Так. Ну, там вообще-то JC. Ну ладно, мемы я знаю. Куча говнин. Ну да, это ж хэви. Поехал. Не, ну сейчас бы не спасти боевую подругу. Это, конечно, надо быть мудаком.
Jensen, I've been monitoring calm activity around Hengsha. Bell Tower's looking for you. Hard.
I know. They ambushed us, Pritchard. Forced us to make an emergency landing. Malik barely got away in time.
But they're supposed to be...
The good guys?
Just give them a wide berth, Jensen. If they recognize you, they'll shoot.
Но знаете, я своего рода тоже Хан Соло.